Hello and welcome to the first ever episode of Backstage at the Clubrooms, a RADS production. I'm Chloe, your host and social sec at RADS, and join with me today on our very first episode we have got Alex.
Hello.
And Archie.
Hello.
And we also have Archie's dog, who is just chilling because it is currently 29 degrees, so it is a warm one today. So today's episode is a focus on Monstrous Regiment, which is our summer production, running from the 24th to the 26th of July and the 30th of July to the 2nd of August. Now, if you're not familiar with Monstrous Regiment, just a little insight, it's originally written by Terry Pratchett, adapted for the stage by Stephen Briggs. It's set in the war-torn country of Borogravia, where a young woman named Polly disguises herself as a man to join the army and search for her missing brother. She soon discovers she's not the only one with secrets, and not the only one who isn't quite as she seems. What starts as a ragtag group of hopeless recruits quickly becomes a force to be reckoned with, even if half of them don't know which end of a sword is the right way round. The show is a perfect example of don't judge a book by its cover. At first glance, it is a story of war, but it's not the usual sent to the front line and die in glory. It's more, we're here for bigger reasons, and now, however we've come across it, we're now in charge of weapons. It's a story of bravery, courage, and of fighting forces way bigger than ourselves. Because heroism doesn't always wear a uniform, sometimes it wears a washerwoman costume and carries a thing of shaving foam. It's not about waiting for permission to be brave, it's about grabbing a bag of coffee with both hands and some teeth, and never letting it go. Amongst the chaos, our characters ask themselves, who am I kidding? Can I pull this off? And is it obvious I'm faking a manly walk? And very, very occasionally, is that Igor going to eat my brains? So yeah, Monstrous is loud, it's messy, and it's absolutely mental. But it's also very hopeful and oddly beautiful, because in the end, it isn't really about winning the war. We all have our reasons for being here, whatever they may be. It's about a journey of self-discovery and finding people who will stand behind you, even if you stink like a swamp and absolutely should not have access to multiple weapons. So, with all that in mind, we have two gorgeous cast members here with me. So we have Alex, who plays Shufty Manacle, who is one of the regiment, and Archie, who plays Captain Strappy, Corporal Strappy, Sergeant Towering, and William DeWord. And Guard Captain. I was going so well. Keep Captain. That's the one.
That's my favourite one.
That's your favourite one.
You just kept getting promoted to more and more.
What did you start off with? What was your original casting?
So, Charles messaged me saying he was offering me DeWord and...
The director.
Director Charles.
Director Charles. DeWord and Keep Towering.
Okay.
And then about 3 sessions in, he went, oh yeah, can you do Keep Captain? And then a couple sessions after...
Yeah, it was about 3 or 4 weeks ago that you were then given Strappy and really saved our hides.
Yeah. Saved our bacon.
Absolutely.
And because Strappy is, although he is a fleeting part, he says a lot, and he has such an important character.
I can't believe you've learned it so quickly. I'm very impressed.
High praise.
Is it the panic?
No, it's that there's not so much a villain in Monstrous Regiment, but if there was,
it would be Strappy.
Strappy is just, he's a bit evil.
Yeah, he's one of those characters that you think he's just your typical sort of authority figure.
Exactly. I was going to say, he's not necessarily a villain, he's
a rule follower.
He's just a guy who's got a little bit of power.
Yeah.
And has gone a little bit...
He's a smidgen of a grass as well, really.
Yeah.
And that makes you not really like him, because I think it's that sort of like...
I love him.
And that's all that matters. And I think an audience will really appreciate him as well, like, because he gives the regiment, I think, a reason to...
band together.
Yeah, and stand up for themselves.
Yes.
And sort of, like, yeah, just put themselves out there and
like
actually ask questions.
It's a common ground for them to kind of form a closer connection with each other, because they've got a common enemy against.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think it's especially from the character Tonka, she despises him, and she
Absolutely.
vocally so,
Yeah.
and he's someone that you love to hate.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I feel like in a situation where obviously the regiment have just all met, they're in a brand new place, a lot of them have travelled to sign up there.
Yeah.
None of them know each other than Lofty and Tonga, who arrived together, but other than that they don't know each other, they've never met. It's like you say, it's a reason for them all to band together, but as well it's nice to have a person who you love and a person who you hate. And I think with Drakram and Strappy, it's a really nice stark polar opposite of we love Drakram and we're not so keen on Strappy.
Yes, absolutely.
And it very quickly becomes apparent, even from the initial first main scene with the whole group. It's quite clear who we like, and who we're not so fond of. Like we say, there's a reason for everybody, and Corporal Strappy is an incredibly crucial part. So yeah, kudos to Archie for taking it on so last minute, and he's going to do an absolutely amazing job. So obviously, Alex, you've been in lots of things with RADS before. How long have you been part of RADS for?
So I joined in 2009,
Okay.
and the first show I did was called The Rivals.
Very nice.
I was only in Act 2, and I played a servant called Dorcas.
Amazing. That's amazing. I just loved Archie's face there. Obviously, for the rest of the listeners, Archie's jaw just dropped to the floor when Alex said 2009. I think he was trying to do the maths in his head. How long does that mean you've been?
I think 16 years now.
Amazing.
Yep.
Wow.
That's alright. I was in year 3.
Yes. One of the cast members informed me they weren't even born in 2009. So that was fun.
Oh my days. So other than when Alex isn't on the stage, Alex is also an amazing stage manager,
Oh, thank you.
which is how we first met when
It was?
I joined. So I started at RADS last autumn's production of Blue Stockings,
Yes.
directed by Gary Wynn, and Alex was stage managing that show, which is how we met.
How we met, yeah.
And then Archie, this is Archie's first. Archie did Mayfest with Jill, back in May, obviously, as the name suggests. But this is your first Georgian performance with RADS. What have you done before, Archie? Tell all.
What have I done before? Well, obviously I loved playing a badger at Mayfair.
Yes.
He was very good at our badger.
Very great badger.
I haven't really acted since 2016. My last performance was actually on Shaftesbury Avenue on the West End. It was just like a little one-time play.
Very nice.
But other than that, I've really not done anything.
Dipping your toes back in.
Yeah.
So
I'm
what
gonna
made
play
you
that.
want to come and do this production?
It's like, well,
What rating is this
I
podcast?
I was bored.
no,
Yeah.
that's absolutely fine.
That's
yeah.
absolutely fine.
No, it's more
It's how we get a lot of our members.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to get back into it. Because I
Yeah.
quite enjoyed it, and
Yeah.
And here we are.
And here we are. Alas.
Alas.
4
How
roles.
4 roles? Well, yeah. Well,
4 roles.
4 roles. Speaking of 4 roles, we've talked a lot about Strappy. What about towering? How would you describe towering to the audiences?
Well, towering.
It's a very short but meaningful part, I would say.
Yeah, I would totally
It's-
agree.
Packs a punch.
Oh yeah,
He definitely,
he makes an entrance.
yeah, he leads people.
He makes
on
an
a bit.
exit.
He
Yeah.
makes an exit as well. He does.
Well, we'll have to see. Yeah, he's quite good for exposition.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, you know, I love doing a German accent.
Yeah, the German accents are the accents in this whole play. Actually, we need to talk about this because they are so strong.
Incredible.
We've got German accents for the Slovenians. We've got a vampire who speaks. Well, yeah, we've got one vampire that speaks in a sort of subtle vampire-y I can't think of another way to describe the accent other than vampire-y.
It's kind of like
It's
Eastern European,
borderline Russian.
but yes,
Yeah.
it's classic. Like, I want to suck your blood.
Yeah. And then we have the second vampire who is
Exactly this.
that,
Yeah.
but like 10 times bigger.
Absolutely 10 times
And
bigger.
it's phenomenal, the accents.
I think
of
the
this
director
cast.
said, watch The Count on Sesame Street for inspiration. And he's taken that and run with it.
Yeah, and you know what? It's just so works. Like, it's just hysterical.
Yes.
Like, it's just brilliant. The accents are so. I am horrendous at accents.
Oh, same.
It is my thing. When we actually did the read through, I said to the director Charles, I said, look, please, God, don't mind doing anything. I'll be any part you want, but please don't make me have to do an accent because it won't be consistent and it'll be very, very poor. And he was like, okay, great, noted. I was like, just don't cast me as a vampire because I can't do it.
Yeah.
I was like, please, God.
Still, the best accent in the entire show has to be Corporal Scallop.
Yes!
Oh, absolutely.
Yes!
I think that's just his actual accent.
I think he
It's
just
supposed
stopped
to.
masking.
Yes, he stopped masking, and that's just his actual accent coming through
Yeah.
loud and clear.
Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
it's brilliant. So Captain Scarlet is he provides us with our coats and uniforms. He has a little shop, I guess. Shop?
Yeah, like
It's
a
like a-
wares.
Yeah.
Yeah. He provides us with uniforms and boots from soldiers who are no longer with us, and his accent is just, I think it is just his accent, but it's very strong Geordie, and it is just fabulous.
Absolutely.
Especially with the lines he has, it just fits. So watch out for that accent, because it's absolutely amazing.
Especially one line that we always repeat.
And take the mick out of.
I'm holding back on saying it because I
I
know,
know.
which one you're on about
What a
is.
spoiler.
No, it's just good advice.
It's great advice. I
Yeah.
mean, I would say we can say it.
Yeah.
Go on, you two on three, because I can't do
Okay.
accents as we're established. 1, 2, 3.
Fill your boots with soup.
So we've done Strappy, we've done Towering, Keep Captain, again, a crucial one.
Absolutely.
He ends up with a little bit of trauma,
Yes.
but
He gets into a hairy situation.
he does get into some hairy situations.
Sorry, awkward.
Awkward situations. But again, crucial. Fleeting, but crucial.
Yes.
And De Word. We've got to talk about De Word.
Mr. William de Word.
Who is De Word? What is his purpose?
Well, he was the first journalist in Ankh-Morpork, and so he's the lead editor of the Ankh-Morpork Times. And he just wants to find truth. That's his whole thing. It's quite an interesting spin on how the media plays so much presence in like a war kind of scenario. Yeah. So it's a great character to play.
It is, yeah. And he actually goes above and beyond, I think, to track down actually what's going on.
Yeah.
And he thinks it's one story and it's turned into a completely different story.
Yeah.
And he's over the moon that it's not what he thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Cashing in.
Yeah.
It's going to be a hit.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And he travels with his companion, Otto, who is a vampire iconographer.
Yes.
Reformed.
Reformed vampire
vampire.
iconographer. Who is the Count Dracula accent we were mentioning earlier. So they're sort of a bit of a double act, really, which has been nice because that part is played by Joe, who is also a new member to RADS.
Yep.
So it's quite nice that you guys have been able to start together and be a little double act situation.
Yeah, I've grown quite fond of Joe.
It is hard when you're in a small part and you're possibly only in one scene and you're only interacting with a couple of people. And because this cast is so big, it can be quite hard, especially if you're new coming in and everyone knows each other.
Yeah.
But because you've picked up so many parts now, it's nice
He's
that you've been
collecting
able,
them like cards. It's like
Absolutely.
a collectible point.
but you've been able to sort of interact with almost everyone, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
So, your character then, Alex,
Yes.
Shufti.
Shufti.
What a gem. She's gorgeous.
Shufti Manacle.
Yeah.
Shufti
I
is
think-
gorgeous.
She represents like the innocence in the whole play. She's
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She's on a mission,
Mm.
and she's been very brave to go on this mission, but she is very, I would say, naive about the wider world.
Yeah.
And hopefully that's coming through
Oh, absolutely.
with my
yeah.
portrayal. It's kind of, my niche seems to be naive idiots at the moment, which they're so much fun to play. Even though I am a terrible corpser, they are so much fun to play because you say the most ridiculous lines, and you do it with a straight face, and it always gets a laugh.
Gets the laughs, yeah.
Yeah.
And they are the most fun parts to play.
And I think like it is a comedy. It is a funny play.
Yes.
But I think it's some of the themes and they are quite heavy. Like the underlying themes are.
Some of the character stories are actually heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I think it's really nice that even your character's got a bit of a sad background to your character.
Yeah.
So I think it's sometimes nice to have that like naivety as a comic relief almost.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because when there's so much going on, it's nice to be able to go, oh, yeah, they're laughing, it's okay.
Yeah.
Because I think for an audience perspective, when you're watching something that's so heavy,
Yes.
it can get a little bit much.
I think there's a lot of that in this play where it goes from a really funny moment to quite deep.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
It keeps you on the edge, definitely. It's a lot of highs and lows and high highs again.
Yes.
So it's quite nice.
Yeah, it's a good balance.
It is. Yeah.
So rehearsals. So we've rehearsed up until the last 6 weeks. We just did 2 nights a week.
Yes.
And then we've started Sundays about 6 weeks ago, so we've been doing 3 rehearsals a week for a couple months now.
Yeah.
What's been your favourite moment so far? How have you found it? Like, what are the thoughts about the rehearsal process?
I think my favourite moment so far is members of the cast incorrectly saying their lines and completely spinning the meaning of them. And there was a moment that happened recently, and we all paused, and everyone decided, no, that didn't actually happen, and we all tried to carry on, and then me being me was like, oh, I hope they've not learned it like that. Let's say something. I was like, no, please, that's wrong. That's a completely different meaning, and you can't say that. And then everyone just fell about laughing, and it took a while to get back on track.
It stopped proceedings for a solid 6 minutes.
It did.
The rehearsals are just great though, because like everybody just gets on super well.
Yes.
It's a gorgeous atmosphere. Like it's not. Obviously, we're putting on a show, and we're all very serious. We're taking it seriously.
Yeah.
But at the same.
Well, we've learnt our lines.
We've learnt our lines, and we are taking it. We know we've got a performance, and we know that come the performance, we will have a show.
Yes.
A
good show.
A good show. A really good show.
A really good show.
A really good show. But I think the rehearsal process is great for just. Obviously, it's fun. We're enjoying ourselves, and I think it's.
Well, this is it.
Really
We need to have a little bit of fun with all the hard work that we're putting in.
Like
my thing at the moment is we need to get the giggles out in rehearsal.
Oh, absolutely.
Because otherwise, if we don't laugh about the funny bits now,
yes,
come show night, we're all going to be getting the giggles on stage,
absolutely.
which we don't want. So
I don't know what it is, but I feel like obviously people mess up a few lines whilst you're rehearsing, but it makes you like them more.
Yes.
Some people can just act it out like straight away.
Yes.
But
they're
then
human.
I don't feel like it's too bad.
Yeah, when they mess up, it's suddenly like, oh, actually, no, you're one of us.
Yeah.
We're the same.
Same.
But yeah, it's some of the best moments are when people mess up.
Absolutely.
And I feel like a lot of the people in this cast, well, sorry, not a lot of people, some people, when they mess up, they get kind of bogged down in themselves, and then they end up messing up more. But then that might just be down to new experiences.
Yeah.
But you can see a lot of the more experienced members of RADS, they just laugh it off and keep going, and it's brilliant.
honourable mention for the ways that we get through the
Yes.
mess ups, because my thing that I always do, if I can't remember my line, I do a little clicky thing with my hands.
Yeah.
So I'll just sit there and go, ah, and like do a little clicky thing, and I'll be like, ah, help me, please. And I'll click because I'm like, no, I know this. Dan, who is playing Lieutenant Blouse, his is a ooh all the time.
Ooh.
Every time he'll go, so yes, and ooh, nope, that's wrong. And his is a high pitched.
And he always goes up on his toes and then
It does.
it.
Yeah, he does like a little rocking
Little
thing.
rock
Yeah.
situation. Rachel, who plays Igor, she does like a, oh, wait, what? And like she'll like put her shoulders right down. Everyone has their little things that they do when they can't remember what they're doing, and I just love that. Like everyone knows each other's tells.
Everyone that's got their roles loves their roles.
Yes. Yeah.
You become one with it,
Yes.
which is so nice. And like with you with Shufti, like I see a lot like when you're just background acting, and I'll turn around and I'll be like, I'm like, is that? Oh no, she's acting. But like I'm like, it's not just Alex being Alex, or is she acting? I'm like, oh no, she's acting. She's making a cup of tea, and I'm like, oh yeah, of course she is. Yeah,
I think
there we go.
that's one of the tricky things about this is, even though some of the squad don't necessarily have a lot of lines either in the first half or the second half, we are on stage all the time and we are seen all the time. So we always have to be acting as our characters the entire time. So whether it's we're going off to make tea, or we're going off to find something, or even we're just sort of sitting and staring into space, you have to do it in character.
Yeah.
So feel free to like roam your eyes across
Yeah.
the cast and see what they're all up to.
Don't miss, because they are always up to something, and a lot of the things that they're up to in the background are nods to either their background, so their character's history,
Yeah.
what they're messing around with in their hands is often a link to maybe what their previous life was.
Yeah.
With the corporals and the lieutenants and the sergeants, they're often doing things with their, say, books or their jewellery that is a nod to a future scene.
Yeah. It's like little Easter eggs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's exactly what it is.
I think there's definitely a lot of things in this play which, if people catch it, it makes it that much better
Yes.
for when they watch it.
Absolutely. And it really, it's one of those where you want to have eyes everywhere. You need to be watching
Yes.
one person every time.
I mean, you're more than welcome to come in more than once to see
Exactly.
it.
If you come one time and then just watch generally, and then the second time be watching everything you didn't see the first time.
Absolutely.
What we're doing,
And maybe
6
third or
shows.
fourth
Well,
time.
yes, we
Yeah,
are,
come
yeah.
to them all. I mean, we would really appreciate your support. But yeah, no, definitely. On that note, we'll have a little 30-second break, and we'll be back in a sec. Fancy supporting RADS and getting a little something back? Join the RADS Friends scheme. It's a great way to help keep live theatre thriving in Richmond. As a friend, you'll get a monthly newsletter, your name in our show programmes, and exclusive access to our club nights and activities. All that for just £12 a year, or £20 per couple, due every 1st of June. Whether you're a current member or just a loyal audience regular, we'd love to have you as a friend of RADS. To find out more or to join, just contact our secretary, Gregan Davis. You'll find all the details on our show notes below. Thanks for supporting local theatre. Now, back to the episode.
Oh, that's a big flirt.
So, welcome back. So, this little next segment is Letters from the Front. So, some of our cast and crew have sent me their favourite moments of rehearsal and or the show. So it's a great little way for them to connect with you, our audiences, about their favourite bits, so you can keep an eye out. But also, I know all of these, and Alex and Archie haven't heard a single one.
We've not a clue what she's about to say to us.
So, it'll be quite interesting to hear their reactions to some of these favourite bits. So, starting off with Corporal Scarlett himself, Mr. Gary Wynne, who is our lovely Geordie Scarlett. He has said, I certainly haven't been typecast in my role of Corporal Scarlett, as it's the first time in 50 years on the stage that I have played a one-eyed, one-armed, one-legged Geordie soldier. He said his favourite part of the show is Act 2, as he only has one line, don't blink. I think Gary's line in Act 2 is quite possibly one of my favourite
It's so
lines.
good.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. It's one line, but it is hysterical. Chloe, who plays Wazza, has said that her favourite bit is Daphne. Otto's
Daphne, yeah.
Daphne.
Quality.
Daphne's a regular fan favourite, so keep an eye out for Daphne. Otto's flash sides and Jackram's contradictions of himself,
Yes.
which is a great one. Eleanor, who is Maledict, has said a few, so buckle in.
Amazing.
So, favourite bit is Polly and Jackram's relationship, specifically his mentorship of Polly and their final scene,
Yeah.
which I have to
Oh.
agree.
Yes.
Yeah, the final scene's
It's
brilliant.
one of my favourite, in fact it is my favourite. It's beautiful. It's the perfect synopsis of a working relationship. And
Yeah.
it is really like, Jackram is like a father to Polly.
Yes, absolutely.
Keeps her on the straight and narrow, but supports her when she needs it and gives her a nudge when she needs it.
Yes.
And I think that figure is just amazing, and their little exit nod to each other is beautiful. So, yeah.
It's definitely a very poignant scene. I feel like, obviously, we're amateur dramatics, but I feel like the room goes silent when we're rehearsing that scene because people just watch it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably the only time you can get. How many of those is there?
I think there's about 16 of
16.
us.
See ya.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's probably the only time that all 16 are. You could hear a pin drop,
Yes.
which is so nice, and it's really flattering for myself and Mike, who plays Jackram. When we're rehearsing that scene, I think it is really flattering because we can hear that people are listening and watching.
Yeah.
And I think for us as well, it is a really nice roundup to our rehearsal process as well. I think the last one is going to be emotional.
I know, yeah.
But
Yeah.
People are going to step outside to,
the last
Right.
one is going to be teary, but I think it's a gorgeous scene, which I'm so pleased that someone else loves it just as much as I do. Joe's guard.
Yes.
honestly, it's probably
Horrendously brilliant.
Yes,
So
horrendously
good.
brilliant. Yeah,
It's hideous.
I think
but it's
Charles was like, I just want this little bit more of you, and then suddenly he's taken it and run with it
great. He's good at that.
and gone above and beyond, and it's
So that's a trick.
it is
one would
electric.
say.
Yes.
honestly, Joe's like a professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he
Except he is such a corpser.
Oh yes.
Oh, wait,
The
yeah,
other
actually.
eve, when was it? Was it only
It was
yesterday?
yesterday.
Oh my days, that's how long this week has
Yes.
been. It was literally last night, and I can't. What
Chloe whispered to me, she's like, "Watch Joe.
Yeah.
He's gonna crack up every single time."
And
And I
literally,
did,
as
and he
soon
was.
as you look at him, like he's fine, and then he feels someone watching him, and he just goes. It's
Just
hilarious.
silently giggling in a corner.
Might
Yeah.
even just edit it to be like a little flash up right now, and then it'll disappear.
Yeah.
Just as like a
Yeah,
teaser
but
trailer.
can you blame Dan? He's got one of the funniest roles in the whole show.
Yes.
Yeah, it is a funny role. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, this entire cast is horrendous. I can't speak.
Oh yes.
I am the worst. As
Yeah,
soon as I
speak
spot
for
someone
yourself.
else going, I
Yeah.
just giggle. Excuse me, I've made you break when I actually punched you in the face.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, physical violence does that.
Physical violence.
Yeah,
It was
you-
for clarity. I was meant to stage punch Archie, but that's twice now that I've actually made contact with his face. So
Poor Archie.
poor Archie,
Yeah.
he's gonna end up black
I
and
am
blue.
planning a lawsuit.
Good.
HR's been informed. Other things that Eleanor said is a win for the rehearsal was, what can I say that is not going to spoil? Your earlier mention of a line being completely messed up.
Yes.
That is one of her favourite moments. Polly and Maledict's relationship, they're like the besties of the troupe.
Yeah.
They are always like kind of off to a corner together, silently whispering and judging everyone, which I
It's like
really
siblings, I think.
love. Very siblingy.
Yeah.
Which is really nice. More generally, she's just loved seeing it all come together and everyone find their characters and trying new bits as they get more confident with it.
Absolutely.
I could not agree more. I think
Yeah.
it's a brilliant little atmosphere. And she's also said circle time.
Circle time.
So, yeah.
I don't know how that started, but every
great.
time we need notes from the director, someone shouts circle time, and we apparently
Everyone floods to
we
the
all
stage.
flood to the performing area, and we sit in a circle and pay rapt attention to Charles's notes.
And circle time has become like a routine part of the rehearsal process.
Yep.
It's great. I mean, it's not great because half of us can't get up off the floor afterwards.
Yeah.
We're all sort of sat there like, help me. But yeah, circle time is great. It's
feel
also a mention for Clubrooms ad-libs.
Oh, yeah. Ad-libs and noises. Yeah. I don't know how I'm going to cope with that on the night, but we'll see.
And it just helps out a bit. It like fills
Fills the-
has been. I know it's supposed to be natural because we're about 2 weeks out, but
Yes.
seeing how it's come together from us going, a lot of us just straight off book,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and now we're getting in the flow of it.
Yeah.
It's all going quite well. Hopefully.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, and it feels like we're very close to seamless now.
Yeah.
Even in the last week or so, it just seems to have...
Puzzles have fit into pieces have fit into place.
Exactly, yeah.
It's like we've realised that, damn, we've got to be on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ha! Quick! We need to get our lives together. Steph, who is our stage manager for this
Absolutely
show,
fantastic.
absolutely amazing. We could not do it without her. She has said her favourite rehearsal moment, without giving it away, has to see where the scene where the regiment catch up with Lieutenant Blouse in the keep and discover how far he is prepared to go for his mission.
Absolutely.
Which is the
that's
best
That
way of
man
writing it.
is dedicated to the cause.
He is. He
Absolutely.
is so dedicated.
Amateur theatrics, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, theatricals.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Japes and so forth.
Japes and so forth.
without
Shout out to Wigglesworth as well.
Shout out to Wigglesworth.
without not giving too much away, the show is like a lot based on people that are fighting for what's theirs
Yes.
Yeah.
and just commissioned officers. So Blouse is a commissioned officer, but he's got like a feeling to fight for what's right.
Yeah. He wants his item of clothing or food item named after him.
That's his goal
That's
in life.
his life goal, and he will do whatever, and I mean whatever
Yes.
it takes to get there.
Absolute dedication. Yeah.
Absolutely. There is arguably no one else is as dedicated as that.
No, that's true.
He is, and all over the cause.
He is.
The other thing that Steph has said is, we've had a joy rehearsing it. It's amazing to watch, and it goes to show that all of the smaller roles get their moment in the light, which is gorgeous to see. Which I would
That's absolutely true, yeah.
Georgie, who plays Tonka, yes,
Yes.
says her favourite part of the rehearsal process was the first commando army crawl.
Oh,
Yes.
Now, there is a video of this.
There is.
Which, again, I might try put into the edit, but there is a video with consent of the other people in the video. I've just got vivid flashbacks of the first time we did it, where myself and Dan Blouse,
And
and
Mike
Jackram,
as Jackram.
except Jackram is looking at Blouse goes instantly on the floor
Yes.
because, you know,
Commando.
commando.
Stealth.
I am like, oh, Lieutenant is doing something.
Yeah.
Follow suit. Jackram, the sergeant, is like, you fools,
Yeah.
what are you doing? And he just sort of looking like, Perks, what an idiot for following suit of
He's
this guy.
very old school war,
Yeah.
as in you just go up to someone and start attacking them. None of this subterfuge, none of this sneaky tactics.
Exactly.
He just cannot understand Blouse's tactics. They don't make any sense to him.
I mean, on his oath, he's not a violent man.
He is not a
Absolutely.
violent man. But that scene is hysterical because just following orders.
Absolutely.
But that is a funny one. That is definitely one to watch out for because that is a gut buster. The first time we did it, the entire club room was erupting in laughter, which was really funny. Belinda, who plays Clogston and Angua, has said her favourite bit is the hairy scene, and I'll say no more about
the
that.
hairy scene.
Yeah.
The hairy scene, again, keep an eye out. Or maybe don't keep an eye out, actually. You don't want an eyeful. And Also, where Jackram says that there's been an embuggerance.
An embuggerance.
That's
Which
a good one.
It's a great
Cracking
word.
word.
It's a cracking word. Scott, who is General Frock, and Lipschitz, has said his favourite part of the play is how every rehearsal the guard is getting sleazier and sleazier with Daphne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see a common denominator here.
Yeah.
Daphne and the guard get quite a few honourable mentions.
They
I
do.
think. Mike, who is our lovely Jackram. His favourite bit is Scarlett's casual description and justification of mutual cannibalism.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a brilliant one.
He's also put as a separate note. It's not officially cannibalism, of course, unless you eat a whole person. Military rules.
Military rules.
Military rules.
And again, favourite rehearsal moment is the development of the Keep Guard's unrequited passion for Daphne. Which is great.
I was thinking, are we overselling Daphne? I was like, no, we're not.
We're not.
We're not.
We should.
Yeah, I literally cannot take my eyes off them.
No.
The passion. And actually the chemistry.
Yes.
It works.
It does work.
Typecast.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you can say that.
Elijah, who is lofty. His favourite part is spectacles.
Spectacles.
Spectacle joke, it is a funny one. He's
Yeah.
actually said, "It's so bad I can't help but laugh, and I'm kind of embarrassed. It's my favourite moment."
You should be.
And I'm like, yeah, that should be. And then favourite rehearsal moment is Dan's despair when messed up during Washerwomen scene the other week. Again, the line fluffs.
The line fluffs.
Oh, so funny. And then Rachel, who is Igor. Now, so Igor's favourite bit is scaring Straffy by lurking behind him. Also loves the part where Tonka mimics Sergeant Jackram. Upon my oath, whack. Great stuff.
Very
It's
good.
very on brand. Favourite rehearsal moment is the guard and Daphne.
Yeah.
Shock horror.
And one of the best moments was when we finally got all of the regiment cast. Yeah, I would agree. I think it's just been so nice to have everybody get on so well, and we are a true band of brothers.
Yeah.
Which is really nice.
To be fair, if I'm being completely honest, I was very nervous at the start of it because we were all in a bit of a fog, but now we're fully into it.
Yeah.
I think it's just really daunting, isn't it? When you first get cast, especially like say if it's a new-ish cast, and this cast has got so many new members in it.
So many new members, which is great.
It's amazing how many new people we have, and I think even like not new people, but people that have only really had maybe smaller parts before. It's nice that plug for myself. It's nice that we have been able to get a good range of people.
Yes.
Of all ages. We've got age 15? 14?
15.
15 to...
More than
knows
15.
what. A lot more than 15. So yeah, it's just nice to have such a great range of ages and personalities,
Yes.
and everybody has something they can bring to the table, which
Absolutely.
is great.
Like, some people don't have experience in this setting, but that doesn't mean to say that they've, done a bad job. I mean, some of the new people now are amazing.
Yes.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, we've found some great talent this time.
We have. And I really hope you all stay and do more shows.
Yes. If you're listening.
If you're listening, you
Stay,
should, you should be
please.
listening.
You should, yeah.
It's your
if you're not
podcast.
listening, this is your time to shine.
Or you're out the show.
Archie's going to take the
Archie will
part.
do the show.
Parts 4 to 12. Like, he's got it. One man show.
Because you asked for them a while ago, and I was like, I don't know what my favourite bit is.
I think the shaves are my favourite.
The shaves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's my favourite thing to do.
Yeah.
It's quite fun.
I think I quite like our scenes together.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this the other day, because I think even though you're on constantly and you are like the focal point that everyone comes and talks to, the scenes that we have together, it is just you and I on stage together.
Yeah.
And it's nice that we can have that moment together
Yeah.
to develop our characters, and then it's only a few lines here and there, and then suddenly everyone else is on, and it's just we have that nice little quiet moment to have
Yeah.
a proper conversation together.
Absolutely.
I think probably favourite lines. I think Alex, your last line
Yes.
is definitely one of my favourites.
Yeah. I love that line.
It's
You might be able to tell when I say it, but it's so funny.
It is a good
and
one.
It's like it's Shufti sort of doing it for herself.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
Finally, like breaks the mold kind of
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
That's the other thing as well, is that like throughout the play you really see people develop, and you see their
Yes.
characters, and a lot of them come so far.
Yes.
Like everyone comes sort of full circle. Like, yes, this is why I started, this is what I've achieved, and I've done it. Yay. And it's so nice because you want that happy ending for them, because
do.
they've worked so hard. So your last line is a real homage to that, really, because you're
Yes.
like, ha, yes,
Yes.
I am me now, yay.
This is me.
Which
yeah.
is so nice. But yeah, awesome. We'll be back. This autumn, RADS is diving headfirst into Victorian nonsense with Bleak Expectations, a gloriously silly comedy where Dickens meets Monty Python and absolutely no one behaves sensibly. We're now auditioning for this chaotic delight, directed by the one and only Scott Fenney, so if you've ever wanted to play a melodramatic orphan, a dastardly villain, or 16 characters at once, now's your time. It's fast-paced, over-the-top and brilliantly bonkers, and we're looking for performers of all experience levels to join this amazing cast. Head to our socials or website to get involved and help us make bleakness brilliant this November, because nothing says autumn like existential dread in a cravat. So, for our final little segment, we have got the quickfire round. So, 3 questions, quickfire answers. Are you ready?
Sure.
As I can be.
Awesome. First question, if your character had a secret talent, what would it be? We'll go strappy for you to start with, and we'll come back to the others.
Right, okay.
Shufti, secret talent.
A secret talent.
Secret talent, what would it be?
I would say cooking, but that's not really a secret.
Yeah. Garter tying.
Garter tying. Yes. She's very proficient in tying a garter. Yes.
She can tie her own.
Absolutely. Doesn't need any assistance.
That would be silly otherwise.
It would be absolutely ridiculous. Who doesn't know how to tie their own garter?
Archie, strappy.
Strappy. It's a secret talent for strip puzzles. Who knows?
Puzzles, yeah. Yeah. I agree. Second question. Which character are you most like in real life?
Oh dear.
It doesn't have to be, obviously, your own character. Out of the whole play, which character are you most like in real life?
Yeah, I'd love to choose that. I love villain.
Now, I would very much like to be Daphne, but I just don't have her confidence. Maybe it's something to aspire to.
I think it is.
It is.
I think it's something to aspire to.
But I think honestly it's probably a mixture of Tonker and Lofty.
Yeah.
Not Mrs. Enid.
Oh, like, give it 20 years and I will be Mrs. Enid. And that's it. Next 10 years I'll be Daphne, 20 years I'll be Mrs. Enid.
Sound. Archie?
I don't know. It's probably the word. He's got the glasses.
Do you have a thirst for the truth?
No, I just like writing stuff down.
Journalism?
Journalism.
Yeah.
What about you?
Me? I am unashamedly probably going to say I'm most like Polly.
Yeah, I would say yeah.
I feel like...
Not Igor.
No. I don't think... I'm not very good at stitching things back together. I can't sew, so I think that would be me out of Eagle. No, I think because Polly is she's very opinionated, but equally she stands up for what she believes in, and she doesn't mind pushing her own ideas on people if she thinks it's the right one.
Yes.
And she won't argue if she thinks she's wrong,
Mm.
but if she thinks she's right, she will go for it. And I think I am very much like quite stubborn in that respect.
Yeah.
And nosy. She's very nosy.
She is very
She
nosy.
likes to be all up in everyone's business.
She just likes to know what's going on.
She does, and she's a very avid listener.
Mm.
She does a lot of listening and a lot of taking a lot in, but she's sort of silent in
As
the background until
Terry
needed.
Pratchett says in the book, it's a poor woman who can't make a noise and eavesdrop at the same time.
Exactly. That is Polly.
Yeah.
That is me. So I'm gonna go with I am typecast in my role. And one item in your pack that you couldn't be without.
Probably ketchup.
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 Is this Alex's item in Alex's pack, or is this Shufty's
This is
pack?
Alex's item in Alex's pack.
Ketchup.
Ketchup.
Wow. Okay.
Covers the flavour of most things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I think mine would have to be full fat Coke.
Full fat Coke.
Yeah.
Not a second pair of socks. A spoil.
No, I don't think that.
No,
That's not a spoiler. That's okay.
You've got to keep your feet dry and clean.
You do,
Oh,
and
yeah, of course.
what sort of self-respecting person doesn't go to war without a second pair of socks?
Absolutely.
Exactly.
No, yeah, full fat Coke is my kryptonite, so I would
Wow.
never be without it, ever. And I don't think Polly would either. I think she'd be a very caffeinated person.
Mm.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
She wouldn't cope with being
She'd have
tired.
monstrous energy.
Monstrous
Monstrous
energy.
energy.
Archie's pack.
Well, I've only got one, but I'd love to have a second pair of glasses because the amount of times that I get hit.
Your glasses
And
have
my
gone
glasses.
flying so
Your glasses
many times.
terrify me because I whack them off your face several times.
Yeah.
I would like to just add a little footnote into what I said earlier about me being typecast. I'm not a violent person. Upon my oath. Upon my oath, I am not a violent person, but Polly is to an extent. But it's yeah, mildly provoked, I guess. But yeah, no, a second pair of glasses would be very useful for you.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm honestly survived that they've amazed that they've lasted this long.
amazing. Amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining me.
Well, thanks for having me.
Thank
and
you.
Archie.
You're thanking on behalf. That's very
Absolutely.
shufty of you.
It is
Alex.
very shifty of me.
And yeah, we hope you've enjoyed the very first episode of Backstage at the Clubrooms. If you like what you hear and you think Monstrous might be a thing you'd enjoy, then get yourself there. We will see you at camp from the 24th to the 26th of July and the 30th of July to the 2nd of August at the Georgian Theatre Royal in Richmond, North Yorkshire. And even if you've listened to this podcast and you think, this sounds rubbish, I've no idea what they're talking about, come anyway and we'll change your mind.
Absolutely.
We are so grateful for you for listening. Share with a friend, and we'll see you next month where we will be chatting more about Bleak Expectations. What season is next? Autumn.
Autumn.
Autumn show.
Autumn
There
show.
we go. Thank you very much.